What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady, again. And today we'll be reacting to woman secretly sends $300,000 to her internet boyfriend or romance scam. Like the video, comment, definitely subscribe, and let's get into it.
This woman won't stop sending money to her internet boyfriend.
I have fallen for someone. His name is Robbie Robertson.
Faye is willing to do anything to get Robbie back to the United States from Kenya.
Hello, it's her baby. I am happy to hear this news. Okay, I'm about this money issue right now.
Somebody stole his credit card, and then he had problems on the
That
way
didn't
back
sound Nigerian.
with his passport.
She drained her savings and even pawned her late husband's guns, sending over $300,000 to Robbie.
So she ended up coming down and she had 3 guns she wanted to pawn.
It's raining.
She pawned the guns and I gave her some cash and she left.
There's just money coming and going for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I hope my internet don't start messing up if it's raining.
Now Faye's family is taking control of her finances and it's tearing their family apart. That's why they turned to us.
I have no control over my finances or anything. He kept telling me that I needed to be careful and not trust anybody.
She's still getting access to money somehow, even with this power of attorney. So I really hope we can help her out.
When she said that, I thought of social catfish.
Join us on another
Who's
episode
that?
of Scamfish, sponsored by socialcatfish.com.
He always would say, I'm going to pay you back.
Let's see if we can help her out.
No
Wants to know
asking
if he's
questions
real.
too early.
I want him to be who he is.
Don't forget to like, comment,
I'm
and
asking
subscribe.
questions
Your engagement with our videos
too
helps us
early.
reach new audiences and could potentially stop other people from being scammed.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Good.
Honor.
So, we have a pretty crazy case that I just came across. It's from a guy named Bill. Let me read his email here. Hi, Catfish team. My name is Bill, and I own a pawn shop here in
Bill.
Oklahoma. I'm reaching out because I believe one
Oh.
of my customers may be involved in a romance scam. And as a longtime viewer of your channel, I felt I needed to say something.
The
An
pawn shop
82-year-old
owner?
woman named Faye recently came into my shop and pawned a firearm. That immediately raised red flags because she seemed stressed, embarrassed, and not like somebody who would normally do that. While she was there, she mentioned she met a man online and has been sending him money. Not long after that, her daughter came in and told me she has power of attorney over Faye. I don't know how much money is involved, but I'm genuinely concerned she's being taken advantage of. Thank you for what you do. I've seen you help a lot of people, and I hope you can help her too. Sincerely, Bill.
Hello, Catfish team. My name is Bill and I'm from Oklahoma. Well, she first called and wanted to know if she
Bill.
could pawn some guns, which is normal. And so I told her, yeah, come on down and, I'll tell her what I could give for the guns. And so she ended up coming down and she had 3 guns she wanted to pawn. She pawned the guns and I gave her some cash and she left. Wasn't unusual, her coming and going at no red flags or nothing at that point. About 1 or 2 days later, a lady came in named Angie, which is Faye's daughter. And Angie wanted to know if Faye had been in to pawn anything. And then she told me that she believed her mom, Faye, was involved in an online romance scam and had been sending this guy a lot of money. And then I think that's when I reached out to you guys and sent an email if you were interested in maybe helping this lady.
My name is Gwendolyn Faye Eggleston.
Bill, you need to mind your business.
I'm 82 years old. I have fallen for someone, really. I even feel guilty talking
82?
about it right now. And my
She
kid,
said she 82? Let me see. Ain't no way. That lady's not no 82.
If you were
She
interested
look
in
more like
maybe helping this
60
lady.
something.
my name is Gwendolyn Faye Eggleston, and I'm 82 years old. I have fallen for someone.
She does not look 82
I even feel
at
guilty
all.
talking about it right
Damn.
now. And my kids, they've been worried sick about me.
After the passing of her husband, Faye would spend most of her time on
82?
social media chatting with others.
I don't believe her.
One day, she was sent a friend request on Facebook by someone she had never seen before.
He
Robbie
friendshiped me on
Robertson.
Facebook. I
All
went ahead and
right.
accepted his friendship. That was totally out of the ordinary for me, okay? His name is Robbie Robertson. Supposed to be in his 70s. Oh, sprinkling of gray. Has a nice smile. Takes good care of
She's like a
himself.
news
He
reporter.
was born and raised in Germany. His mother was a U.S. citizen, but his dad was German. He says he owns his own
Germany.
business. He's supposed to be an architect making sketches for buildings or whatever. I've been happy because he calls
Go
me,
ahead,
he
girl.
talks to
Speak a little
me.
German.
He's brought me closer to God. He seems to have a strong belief in the Lord. And last year for my birthday, he sent a picture of he and I, and it really made me happy. He never seems to get mad. He's always very, very understanding. And that's something that I've really appreciated. He's very important to me. And I've told him that. Anyway, we've developed this connection, and he's supposed to, if I could find $5,000 more, he's supposed to come on home.
Faye grew close with Robbie, and the two were in love. They wanted to take their relationship to the next level, but first, he needed to find his way home. And to do that, he needed money.
And then about a week later, Faye calls me up and she wants to know if she can bring the other guns down. And I said, yeah, you can bring them down, no problem. I could tell something was wrong. And I told her, look, Faye, I was a cop for 30 years and I dealt with some online romance scams victims and I helped them out. And I watched this YouTube channel called Social Catfish. And I'm just curious, are you sending any money to anybody?
When I met him online, he was in Kenya. He had just finished and he sent me a picture of the building that he had finished, okay? Somebody stole his credit card, and then he had problems on the way back with his passport. It was through an Apple card. 500 here, 500 there, maybe a couple of thousand or whatever.
On top of the gift cards, Robbie instructed Faye to send cash through the mail.
Well, there was package delivery
sound like
to New York.
Top 5.
I think I even sent some out to California one time. I think they were employees, okay? He needed to get money to them for payment. They didn't keep it. They forwarded it on as what I was told, which he was always real good about walking me through everything because he kept telling me that I needed to be careful and not trust anybody, and he's always cautioned me about that type of thing, okay? Makes you feel like they care about you.
No, it
Just
made me
like
feel
right
like
now,
I'm doing
I feel like
something
I'm
wrong.
betraying him by talking with you.
The fuck?
Of course, he always would say, I'm going to pay you back. I'll pay you everything that I owe you. And here I am. Still no money.
I'm ready to send all the money back. Ask them if you quit talking to me. Are you going to get all your money back, all your document back, or everything?
Hell no.
300,000.
Nightmare fuel.
The kids say it's more, and I know it. I don't think it is, but it's a lot of money any way you look at it, you know. And there's always been an excuse as to why he needs more money. Okay, and it's a considerable amount that I've sent.
Queen.
He's telling me that this is the last thing I need, and he'll be home. I told him there wouldn't be any more money if this didn't bring him home.
And that's when she finally broke down and said, yeah, I met some guy online. About a year, I've been sending him money because he needs things. And she really didn't tell me what. And so I told her, it sounds like a scam. It sounds like, an online romance scam.
After over $300,000 sent to Robbie, Faye's family has taken action and has control over her assets, leaving her wondering who she's really talking to.
My 3 children have taken it upon themselves to do some things that I don't necessarily approve of, okay? I have no control over my finances or anything. I don't get mail.
No.
And they've accused me of wanting to be in control. Well, who doesn't want to take care of their own problems in life, okay?
No,
and I love my kids.
Sending the shit.
It's been a difficult journey. We are seems to be mending somewhat, especially when I agreed to doing this. I want to know if he's real, if he's really who he says he is. I feel guilty even talking with you about him because he has been, in my estimation, he has been nothing but a gentleman all the way through this. I want him to be who he is.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too.
I want to know how
if
she
you're
getting
looking to contact us and you
the money, because the daughter got the power of attorney. I wonder how she getting the money, if they're going to say. Is that it? Let me see. Let me see. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Seekers, if you're only following us here, you're missing half the story.
Follow Catfish off.
Faye and her family, it became clear that we had to step in and help. So the team got together to map out the right approach.
This is wild. Like, this is something like we've never dealt with before. We've had some interventions, but never a pawn shop owner that watches our channel. I mean, what are the odds of that?
Slim, very slim.
To none.
And to be honest, I was able to connect with Faye's family, and they expressed how concerned they were about Faye and that she had been sending money to somebody online, and she's lost $300,000.
How did she lose it?
She sent it to various people in packages, 5,000 here, 10,000 there.
Oh.
She sent gift cards.
She trying
She
to go
even
to
mentioned
jail.
something about a loan. So there's just money coming and going for the last 4 or 5 years.
We've seen a lot of money mules, and
How the hell
that
she
definitely
get
sounds
it?
like money mule behavior to me.
It's my
And on
question.
top of it, he's asking her $5,000 today to get home to see her.
Okay, so talking about research, we have to help her out. We already know this is a scam. Bill knows it's a scam. Faye's family knows it's a scam. But what do we have to prove to her that this is actually a scam?
He's an architect, and we have his Facebook profile. We have pictures of him.
Oh, images are obviously straightforward to search. And then you said that there was an address in California that she sent money to?
There's an address in California and an address in New York.
So I was talking to Bill the other day, and apparently he's in town. He's in California from Oklahoma. He's visiting some family, and he's only 45 minutes away from our office. So I invited him to come to the office, hang out with us. He's going to bring the CCTV footage, show us that, and just kind of give us an update on the story.
Bill, you
That's
just want to be
amazing.
in the
I'm
frame.
really interested to see that too.
Me too.
Shit.
That's awesome. Thanks, Connor.
Yeah, no worries.
So it
Your
sounds like we have a
ass ain't
plan.
visiting
Let's see this
nobody.
footage from Bill, and then let's get to work.
All right, sounds like a plan.
The team had a solid game plan, and it was time to put it all into action. Before diving into the research, Bill arrived at the office to break down the footage he had captured of Faye inside his pawn shop.
So, I mean, this is her walking into your pawn shop the third time to renew, this gun that she's pawned to you. How did you learn about her story?
Her daughter came in and asked if her mother, Faye, had been there to pawn anything. That's when Angie told me, that's her daughter,
Yeah.
that they have power of attorney over Faye, and Faye's not supposed to get rid of any property or sign any contracts.
Wow.
And she showed me the court order on her phone, and so then I was able to tell her, yeah, your mom had been here, and she pawned 2 rifles.
Yeah.
But then this third time, this is when Faye actually comes in January this year and renews
After
the guns.
daughter.
Which
What does that mean, renew the gun?
basically, if you don't have the money to pay me back, you can come in and pay the interest, and it basically renews the item. It's just like if you brought it in that day. It starts it all over again.
I mean, do you mind me asking how much she got for the guns?
I think the first time was $200 for the rifles, and I think I gave her $150 or $200 for the handguns. But then this third time, this is when Faye actually comes
How
in
much for the
January
rifles?
this year
just
and
scared
renews
me.
the guns. Basically, if you don't have the money to pay me back, you can come in and pay the interest, and it basically renews the item. It's just like if you brought it in that day. It starts it all over again. So she's paying me the interest that's due on the rifles.
I'm really glad you came to us. I don't know if we can help her. It just depends on if she's receptive or not. So we'll do our best. We have a lot of work to do. I really hope we can help her out.
Alright, Seekers, it was now
Let's
or
go.
never. We didn't have
Now
all
or
the
never.
information we'd like to have for Faye, but we needed to get her to see the truth ASAP,
Let's
and
help
dug
this
into
lady.
what we had.
Wow. So Faye's case has been an absolute roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
I know we have a few pieces of research. Where are
Yeah.
we sitting with that?
Well, we have very limited research. We have the picture of the guy, we have his Facebook profile, and I've been trying to get these addresses where she had sent cash in the mail, but she can't seem to find those addresses anywhere. And you know how we've discussed about getting this person to log into the fake banking site?
Yeah.
So I sat down with Cliff and Faye. Cliff is Faye's son,
Right.
and he's helping her out. And he sent this guy a few messages, and he sent something back.
I love it so, baby. I am happy to hear this news. Okay, I'm about this money issue right now. You said the 5K is in. so you can be able to transfer the money, right, honey?
All right, first off, this is one
What do you
greedy.
think?
Yeah, this is one greedy mother. The
Yeah.
other part of that is
Okay.
like, that's West African accent.
I know.
100%.
It's
Is
funny
it?
you say that because I want to share with you his Facebook profile.
Yeah,
so
I
this
guess.
is Robbie
It
Robertson.
just didn't sound like it the
and
first
here
time.
With
is-
one friend.
Well, one friend, but he's following a bunch of people from Nigeria.
Oh.
Oh,
Abuja.
Lord.
And then if you look into
Abuja
the
Best Cars.
yes, Abuja Best
Bro.
Cars.
Lagos, Nigeria.
Huge red flag.
Yeah.
But what about the guy in the images? Were you able to find him?
I was. Yeah, I ran his images through our reverse image search and I found this. Okay, so in this profile it says architecture and design, but then when I
Stephen
located the real
Crane.
person in the image, it says he's in real estate.
Oh, CRE, so counselors of real estate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we definitely have enough to go back to Faye. Let's wait till tomorrow, see if we can bait this guy. I mean, sounds like he's right there.
Yeah.
We just need him to click on that link.
Mm-hmm.
The IP tracker
ain't
was
gonna be
sent to
hard.
Robbie, and the next day, the team sat down with Faye to show her everything they had been able to uncover.
Nice to meet you, Faye, for the first time. How are you?
Hi, Faye.
Let's see if she take
Well,
it in.
I've seen better
Let's
days,
see.
but I'm still alive, so I guess that's good, isn't it?
It is great
is.
to hear that. So, this has been a long time coming. I mean, this has been years of your life that you've been talking to this person.
Yes.
Are you ready to hear everything that we found today?
Yes, I want to hear everything. I've devoted a lot of time and a whole lot of money.
So the first
Yeah,
thing we
you
want to
did.
go through is the Facebook
Yes.
profile. You know, we have Robbie Robertson. This person says they're in architecture and design, but they only have one friend, which we thought was weird.
I'm the one friend.
That was
One
my
friend.
question.
That's what we figured. And so it's one friend, and then they're in a relationship, and I would assume you're the person they're in a relationship with.
One friend.
One other thing that we thought was
What kind of
interesting,
page
so
is
we went
this?
to the people that they are following, and we're like, wow, this person's a coach that lives in Africa. This guy lives in
Coach
Abuja,
Gege.
Nigeria. This guy
22
has
injection.
a car dealership in
Sound like
Abuja,
a rap
Nigeria.
name.
This guy right here is in Lagos,
Abuja
Nigeria.
Best Cars.
Has Robbie ever told you that he has connections in Nigeria?
He was supposedly in Kenya. That he was building an apartment complex.
So no connections in the years that you've known this person to Nigeria.
Not that I know of. But
Okay.
see, after I started seeing this, I was going to talk to him about it. Well, I hadn't done it yet. I know it's a stupid thing, but you hope against hope that you're not being used.
We had talked about sending him a link for this banking website that we have to try to get him to sign on. And so what I did is I actually put a secret link in the email that I had sent him. What happens with this secret link, Faye, is if he clicks on this link, we find his location. And guess what?
It's in Nigeria?
It's in Nigeria.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Do you want to see who the real guy is?
Yes. Yes.
This is Steve Crane. Steve Crane has a background in real estate and business management. His image was used and stolen to create the Robbie profile.
Okay.
And he lives in Atlanta, Georgia.
So Steven does not know
live in the
that
A.
a profile was created with his likeness. He doesn't know who you are. He doesn't know any of this has happened.
I believe that. I do believe that.
Okay.
We did try to call his phone number and we weren't able to connect with him, but we did want to notify him and let him know that this was going on.
Well, that's good.
Well, she's receptive, so
Yes.
Very, very good. I'm glad to hear that.
Siri, I'm
So,
not
I mean, how are you
talking to
feeling now? I mean, this is 5 years of your life.
Jeez.
You finally have all the information you need. How are you feeling?
I'm not surprised by anything, and I'm glad it's over with because of the kids. And I know I owe them an apology for all I've created, hoping that, I don't know, I enjoyed the guy's company. And he was always kind and good.
He's really good at what he does, and this has all just been fake. You know, he's been doing this to lead you on. He's been doing this to make you think he's this godly person, that he's likable, approachable. You know, he's been working on you for quite some time.
That part's hard to deal with. I told the kids repeatedly how he had helped me get closer to God, and that's the
I'm
truth.
hungry.
And he knew it too. And I did some stupid things, and I gotta live with that.
I saw them sitting at a restaurant and I got hungry.
And that hurts.
Hey.
And as far as the guy in Georgia, I hope you're able to contact him and let him know picture has been put on, has been used that way, because it's wrong. That's just so wrong.
You know, something I don't think I've told you this, and I don't know if you know, but Bill actually reached out to our team.
He was a very, 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 very nice man, and I appreciated his honesty. I shared some things with him.
Bill, you trying to slide in them DMs?
And he'd been worried about me. I know he had. He expressed that, and I appreciate it. Closure's going to take a long time.
That's his damn slick ass
It's not
plan.
going to happen overnight. Closure, if you finally admit and see where you've messed up, closure will take a long, long time.
Bill said he's trying to be the stepdaddy.
Well, I thank you for your hard work. I know it's not easy, and I know that the technology is a problem. And I thank all of my kids for continuing to try and find out and follow up on this.
Yeah, it was a team effort. I mean, I've probably spent, I don't even know, countless hours with each of them, and I can say that from all three of them, they all love you very, very much, and they were willing to do all of this. I mean, to the point where they didn't give up. They're like, no, we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep doing this for my mom.
It's been a pleasure helping you and your family out. I'm so happy that you're ready to move forward and that, you know, you have everything you need. And hopefully this is just the start of, you know, you bonding with your family, you know, all over again.
Well, like I said, I know it'll.
I'm just glad she wasn't like how that other lady was and just didn't believe what they were saying, or went back and started talking to him again and shit like that. I'm just glad of that, because this could have easily been a hard ass case, but it wasn't, so that's good. Alright, y'all, like the video, comment, definitely subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.